This video talks a little more about how functions work in Python. To get started, let's go ahead and create a new program to demonstrate these concepts. So what I'm going to do is I've got idle running, and I'm going to select File, New File, because I want to create a brand new program. Here's my new program, and I'll go ahead and save this program before I continue. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to call it functions.py. That's the name of my file, and I'm going to hit save. A function is a pre-written piece of computer code that will perform a specific action or set of actions. And Python comes with a whole bunch of built-in functions, and you can also write your own functions, but we'll cover that more in depth later on in the semester. Functions always begin with a keyword followed by a series of parentheses. The function that we learned so far, the only function we've learned so far, is the print function. So I'm going to type the print function, so print, and then every function, no matter what function it is, always has to have an open parenthesis and a close parenthesis directly afterwards. These parentheses indicate that the function is going to be expecting arguments. So inside of those parentheses, we can pass any number of pieces of data that we want to send to the print function, and the print function will pick up those pieces of data, use them, and then perform some sort of action based on the data that we're sending to it. So the print function is really simple. All it does is it accepts some information from us as a programmer and it prints it out to the screen. Different functions expect different arguments. The print function can expect 0 or more arguments. So let's go ahead and give this guy an argument. So we're going to say print, and inside the parenthesis we're going to type hello world. So we put quote hello world quote. There's one argument, even though that this word right here, hello and world, this little phrase has a space in it. This is still considered one argument because we have one little quote here and one little quote here. This is one piece of data right here. So if we go ahead and save this program and run it, we will see over here in interactive mode that we're getting the string hello world out of our program right here. So it printed the string hello world. So when we type a function in our program, as programmers, we would technically say that we've called that function. So in our program, we have one call to the print function. Call the print function on that line right there. And like we said, the print function can expect 0 or more arguments. So let's rewrite our program. What do you think would happen if I typed print parenthesis close parenthesis? Also note here, I have a space between print and the parenthesis. It really doesn't matter. You can have a space there or no space there. Both of those are perfectly fine as far as Python's concerned. So what do you think would happen if I just ran the function like this with no arguments? Let's go ahead and give it a try and see what happens. So I ran the print function, I sent it no arguments, and it printed for us a single line break. So the default output from the print function will just be a single line break. If we were to give it one argument inside the parenthesis, we're going to put this quote ABC, and we run this program a second time, we're going to now see the string ABC. If we want to send multiple words into the print function, we can separate those words using commas. So I'm going to say print ABC, comma, DEF, like that. Now we're sending two arguments into the print function. This is our first argument, and this is our second argument. And if we go ahead and run this module, we will see ABC space DEF. The default behavior in Python for the print function is if you send it multiple arguments, those arguments will be printed out to the screen, and the default behavior is to separate them with a single space. And you can have any number of arguments printed to the screen this way. So ABC, comma, DEF, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 4, 5, 6, comma, okay, that's enough. So here we're passing 5 arguments into the print function. And if we run this, you're going to see each of those has been separated with a space. So a space between ABC and DEF, a space between DEF and 1, 2, 3, a space between 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. And then a space between 4, 5, 6 and okay, that's enough.